Hello and welcome to Martin Lucas Investors channel. We are doing a special live stream. If you're watching this later as a video, this will still be valid. We are talking about the big market correction going on in the S&P 500 in the cryptocurrency market, and that's what we're going to be covering in this video. Starting off with the S&P 500, it is down 2.7% today, which is very significant. It is as expected. The 6,000 being around the top, we saw a bearish divergence, a top structure. We're back in this bull market parallel channel. This is how we're tracking the bull market. As long as we stay within this channel and we are trending to the upside, we're still in a bull market, and we have just come back to our first main level, which is the heart line of this channel. You can look at the S&P 500 around 5,600. We can look at it in terms of VU as well, where it's come into our parallel channel. If we extend this out a little bit, we are back into our parallel channel on VU as well, sat around $515. Our next main target is around $493 on VU. And potentially coming down to $480 as well. So VU, a little bit of downside is still to come, in my opinion. However, if not, we have got our buys in because we are at the heart line. This is an area I would be DCAing in. Remember, anything I say during this live stream, or if you're watching this as a video, is not financial advice. Please do not take anything I'm saying as advice. This is just my thoughts and opinions only. I'm just showing you the charts. This is for educational and entertainment purposes. My situation is very different to yours, so please do not follow anything I say, and I mean that. I'm not just saying that because I have to say it. I'm saying it because it is completely wrong to just blindly follow someone. You will end up doing something which is not right for you and losing. We are also looking at XRP, which is coming back to our level that we've been waiting for, which is around $2 yet again, coming straight back down to $2 for XRP. Are we going to go any lower? Well, if the market, the wider market sell-off continues, then yes, there is a strong possibility we do come lower. However, right now we are just on our level of support around the bull market support band with the moving averages. This is an area that I've been happy to buy loads of times before. During this whole bull phase of the market, I bought at $2 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Every single time I've bought at $2, we've seen big reactions. We've got one reaction here where we went up 43%. The next time we hit $2, we went up 21%. The next time we hit $2, we went up 75%. The next time we hit $2, the same day we went up 56%. Just a couple weeks ago, or just last week, when we hit $2, we went up 50%. We've just hit $2 again. Again, the more times you knock at that door, it is likely we might break $2. But until we do, we can expect $2 to hold as support. If it does break $2, as I've said, if you hit $2 many times, that support gets weaker. We do have levels below at $1.80 and $1.70. But for now, I am going to continue going off the basis that $2 strong support, and I will continue buying at $2. Because I'm happy to hold this. I'm happy to lose 80%. And we discussed in yesterday's live stream the bear market. Is this a bear market? We looked at different charts to say where are we on the psychology of the cheat sheet. Are we here at the beginning of a bull cycle where we are at hope, ready for optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria, or have we already seen euphoria? Now we're at complacency, where we are where everyone thinks this is where we cool off for the next rally, whereas it's the start of the bear market. If you want to watch yesterday's live stream, you can go and see that, because we discussed how I think it's a 20% chance we're at complacency and an 80% chance that we haven't topped out yet, being somewhere between optimism and thrill. That's my thoughts where we are, but we could be at complacency. Be prepared for both situations. A bear market, we could already be in a bear market and we might see 4 years of downwards momentum, but in my opinion, we're more likely to still be around optimism, belief, and thrill, where we haven't seen euphoria yet, and that's where you see the majority of the gains for XRP. We can have a look through the crypto market as well. You are seeing XRP come down. You're looking at XRP down another 3% today over the last week. XRP has seen a 30% correction, getting very volatile on the crypto market. As I've said, there are a few levels I would continue buying XRP: $1.70, $1.80, $1.97. One thing I want to see is if we are going to come down to these levels, I want it to be quick moves down. I don't want to start really consolidating down here. I want to see big wicks to the upside if we come back down here. Otherwise, that's where we start seeing the possibility of a bear market, where we start consolidating down here, then we break the support, come back down, and then we see a bear market, and then we see this massive gap be filled where you suddenly see capitulation and see a possibility, if we break $1.67, of a 60% correction happening in a matter of days and weeks. That's what we don't want to see. We don't want to start seeing what's happened to the other altcoins. You look at something like Gala, where you've already seen something like that occur, where in the last, where during this bull market, Gala is down 83% already. That's 100% in a bear market. This was from a few days ago. These look much worse now. Look at all these altcoins down over 60%. Now they'll be down over 70%, even up to 80 and 90% down within this bull market. So a lot of the crypto market is in a bear market. That's not to fearmonger you. That's not to say panic. That's just saying that's the reality of what coins are going through. XRP is an anomaly because it's holding up the best. And there's every chance what's happened to those altcoins can also happen to XRP. That's why I'm keeping a close eye on these levels of support to see if the bull market structure is coming to an end. A key part of that is $2 going to break, and then the next two levels of support, 183, 171. I'll reiterate, if they do break, I wouldn't be concerned if they're a quick wick, a V-shaped recovery. If they start consolidating and then breaking $1.70, that's when that could be our final area where we can get out before the bear market, or start being prepared to buy back lower and just hold on to the rest of my XRP and just start buying more the more we capitulate. Be prepared for both situations. My thoughts are these levels will hold. We might have big wicks to the downside. We might even wick all the way down to $1.50. But wick straight back up and see all-time highs this year once the uncertainty of the wider market sell-off, the S&P 500, the recession fears come to an end. If they do come to an end, and we see the S&P 500 recover, maybe after it has its final capitulation to downside, that's when Bitcoin will recover. Bitcoin, again, I've said many times, we're looking for $75,000 to be tested. That will be actually quite bullish. We're getting very close now. $79,000, $75,000 is the area I want Bitcoin to come test and bounce off. So that looks like it's also going to occur.
Danny donated $2 through a super chat. Sensei, do you have a stop loss in place for XRP?
Do I have a stop loss in place? No, I don't have a stop, but most of it is in a ledger, long-term storage. Trying to think if I've got stop loss on my trades. Not currently. I monitor it fairly consistently. So no stop loss in place. I mean, if I've got a trade going, I know my liquidation price, and that liquidation price, I'm accepting the fact that that is my stop loss. Again, it's not my strategy to normally have a stop loss in place unless I'm doing a specific type of trade. But in this situation, no, I don't have a stop loss in place. And for me, it's not the strategy I'm using currently. So no, I don't. But thank you for the super chat. I do not currently have a stop loss in place. Some people would put their stop loss maybe around $1.70. Again, with XRP, the wicks can be very. The big market makers, the big whales, go after your stop losses. So you a lot of the time you get stop loss hunted, and they come after them with big liquidation wicks. So it's a very tough game to play, but it does control your risk. So it might be your strategy. For me, most of the time I've got stop loss in the crypto market in a very volatile period. I've got liquidated, and then prices shot back up, and then potentially come back lower. But it might work for you. It doesn't work well for my specific strategy. I just take into account my liquidation price if I'm leverage trading. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at your comments. We can start going through a lot of these stocks as well. If you have any suggestions, let me know. We're going live for potentially another 20 minutes, and then we'll be passing you over to Martyn, where he's doing his walk and talk and giving you the fundamentals. Something like Tesla is down 15% today. Again, to me, it's a buying opportunity. I wasn't buying anywhere from $264 to $466, but when it's come down so quickly, so fast to main levels of where Tesla's been traded frequently in the past, around these $200 areas, is an area I would consider DCAing into if I did want to hold Tesla. And it's a whole other question if I do want to hold Tesla, but technically, technical analysis wise, you're looking at plenty of support around the $200 range, and that's where we're coming into now. So Tesla's looking. There's fear in the market. There's blood in the market. Time to maybe start DCAing back into these stocks that didn't look like they were buyers for a while. A lot of these stocks were just going up and making all-time highs. No potential buys. Now they're coming into areas that start looking tempting. MSTR looking tempting around $200. Coinbase, again, that's come back down. That started to look tempting, especially if it comes down to its lows of $150. That would look like a potential area to get invested. Remember, our last trade on Coinbase was buying at $62, taking it all the way up to $350. Robinhood down 20% today. Again, that's one that went all the way up to our final take profit zone, and it's finally coming down to our first DCA back into zone around $33. Remember, Robinhood is something we bought at the accumulation zone around $7 to $10. And that went all the way to our target of $68, or just slightly below $67. We've got Luna, and we covered the stock a while ago. That's finally coming back into a range that's looking more attractive, $6.78. This is something we entered around $4, and it went all the way up to $25. Finally coming back down to a sensible level around $6.50. SoundHound AI, again, that's finally coming down into a sensible level. We bought this around $5, went all the way up to $25. Now it's coming down to $8. Again, an area where it might look like it's worth DCAing back into. What else do we have down? Rocket Lab. Well, we bought this at amazing trades here. Last couple of years have been great. Robinhood, Rocket Lab was around $4. The entry went all the way up to $32. Again, I don't see an entry price for Rocket Lab yet. Maybe the first entry will be around $15. ARK Invest is down heavily. That's coming up to a heavily traded level. So again, that's a DCA range. ARK Invest, ARK Innovation ETF. That's coming into its first DCA level around $48. Then it would be something like $42, and then back to its lows around $36. That's how I'd split up my buy. So a lot of these stocks on my watch list are coming back into zones where I would start DCAing into. I don't DCA randomly. I DCA at certain points where the technicals show me that there is support. I like to split my buys between three specific levels, and it looks like for the majority of these stocks, including the S&P 500, we've finally hit an area I would happily deploy some cash. Shopify is not looking like a trade is valuable. We'll be looking at some of your requests shortly, so please do hit the like button if you have just tuned in, if you're enjoying the show on this Monday night in the UK, might be in the evening, morning, wherever you are around the world. Thank you for tuning in. If you do enjoy it, I normally go live on a Sunday, but we're going live today. So please do subscribe, hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Let's see if we can get to 74,000 likes today. That would be great. Just going through the watch list. Tilray. We're going to do a lot of your chart requests, actually. Let's do that. If you want your charts answered, if you do a super chat, we will do it straight away. If you have specific stocks or crypto, let me know. You can do a super chat. We'll do it that way. If we've gone through all the super chats, we'll do all the members' requests as well. So here's the link to become a member, and we'll do your requests shortly. Alibaba. Well, that was the entry was $70. Was sat at $132. That looks like it's going to continue to perform well. Nothing special there. Nvidia, has that come down to $100 yet? No, $100 will be the target that we've been targeting for a while on Nvidia now, and that looks like it can happen tomorrow. Apple, no specific trade. I'll be looking at Apple around $200. Google, I would be looking at Google around $150. Meta, no trade there. We were looking at Meta around $90 on that capitulation at that earnings. Now it's at $590. No trade for me for Meta right now. Microsoft, um, no trade on Microsoft until $350. Oh, we've got a super chat.
Steven Lewandowski donated $1.99 through a super chat. MTDR short review.
Is that the ticker symbol, Steven Lewandowski? MTDR short rev. Let's have a look at that. I don't know what that is. I know what MTDR is, but what's MTDR short rev? Are these separate tickers, maybe? Short rev. Stephen Lewandowski, can you explain to me what your super chat is? Are they separate tickers, or are you asking me to look at I know what MTDR is, but what's the rest of those things going? Oh, MTDR short review. Oh, I was very confused. Okay, I got it. Rob wants a free mug. No free mugs today. No, I don't think we'll ever do free mugs again. It was a disaster. I was meant to give away one. We gave away about 7. There's only 3 of these mugs left, or 2 of these mugs left. I'll give the link for that in a second. They'll be more valuable than the free mugs. Review. You want MTTR short review. Thank you, Stephen Lewandowski. Let's do that for you now. MTDR. Last I remember is you entered a position recently on MTDR. Is that correct? Yeah, we've looked at MTDR a couple of times. This is invalid now. Let's get rid of that. That is still the range high. I'm zooming out for a second to make sure we've got all the levels. Let's do a Fibonacci. Okay, MTDR, this is the oil company. Just checking a couple things. Let's get rid of that for a second. Get rid of some of these previous drawings. Just clean up the chart. Get rid of the bull market support band. Just want to see if this is a parallel. Yeah, what you've got going on with MTDR is interesting. You've got this big move to the upside, and now you're really consolidating sideways. You've got clear resistance at 67 cents, and it looks like you've got clear support at $41, with a potential sort of heart line around $52. It does look like you might be getting bullish divergence because the price on the weekly candle is lower. No, the RSI is also lower. Maybe let's look at the 3-day time frame. Ignore what I just said about bullish divergence. No, it's just divergence. It's interesting because it's stagnating the chart, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means you've got clear levels of support around $43. You've got the resistance up ahead at $52, and then you've got your main resistance around $66. With the possibility of this chart going into a major consolidation pattern where you're just consolidating. And remember, this consolidation has come after a move to the upside, and normally that's the move that continues. So you've got a pattern where you've gone in and you've got basically a bull flag, but it doesn't look like a bull flag. It's a move to the upside, consolidation, and then at some point that will break. And the likely trading situation is you've got a move to the upside, you consolidate, and you finally head to your target. And that target, Fibonacci wise, you're looking at $90. That's the sort of the medium to long term thinking on MTDR. That's what the thesis is on MTDR. On the shorter term time frame, what you're looking at is support around $45, slight resistance to get back above that. The heart line of this consolidation is $52, and then your resistance again, where you've previously been rejected quite a number of times, around $66. So for me, I'll be buying around $42. I'll be considering maybe selling 10% of my position around $53, and then maybe another 20-30% of my position at $66, another 10% at $73, and then leaving the 50% to really take profits closer to $90. Again, that will be my strategy. It's not financial advice. I'm not playing with the amount of money you are, Stephen. You know what you're doing probably on the fundamental wise, but chart wise, $42 is the key level of support. I mean, if it does drop below that, then you are looking a bit more risky. You're looking at lower levels. Then you start looking at $35, $30. So realistically, you really want to hold $45, and that looks like a strong level of support for MTDR. Wow, I'm only wanting 52. Yeah, well, if you're only wanting 52, then that could be a quick bounce, and obviously that's less risky if you don't wait for the high prices. You can really get a big swing. $42, it sweeps $42. Maybe it just drops below $42, comes to $40, and then it swings back up. $52 is very achievable in my opinion. Yeah, $52 is very achievable in my opinion. Maybe you want to keep some on the side in case it goes up higher. Um, Okay, let's get to some of your questions. Thank you for the super chat, Stephen. Hi Sensei. Thanks, Sensei. In at 46.22. So slightly down at the moment. But yeah, it's not a bad place to be in. Amazon Wingo, if you become a member, we can have a look at your requests. He means give a short review of it. Bunga, I understand now, thank you. Any free mugs going? No, there's no free mugs, but there is limited edition mugs with the exclusive perk. Let me give you the link for this. Let me check how many's actually left. I've got a way of checking. 2. There's only 2 left, and this is the last of the collection. Let me give you the link, and then I'll explain what this mug is. I don't know why this is the last one to sell out. This is the one. This is my favorite one. It's the latte mug. It's the biggest one. It's the best value one. It gives you the exclusive perk of being part of the members only Discord. There's going to be a lot of things coming with that. We're waiting to get a nice number of people into the exclusive merch. We've got a lot of people that purchased their mugs recently, and we're waiting for them to send pictures of their merchandise in. So if you have got your mug, please send a picture of you and your mug, or just your mug if you don't want to be showing your face. But please do send it with yourself. It's a nice picture. Send it into Discord. We'll upgrade you to that, and then we'll be hosting live events where me and Martyn we'll be talking off air with everyone there, and you get upgraded on Discord. So please do consider purchasing a mug. It supports the show, supports Martha, supports me, supports our studios, keeps everything running. And there's only 2 of them left. If you actually go back into our XRP collection, we had a lot here. We had the SEC mugs, we had the XRP to Moon in the 11 ounce, the 15 ounce, and this is the biggest one, the 17 ounce to the Moon mug. And there's only 2 left, and this will forever be gone. This collection will never be out again. Every single one is already sold out. This is the only one left. I'll give you the link to it again. And if you do also buy one of these mugs, then we can also do a review for you. How about that? One thing that we've just added, very new, is these hoodies. XRP written up. Oh, Wingo's become a member. Is Wingo the one who requested
Wingo
Amazon?
has become a member.
Yes, we can do Amazon for you now, Wingo. Thank you for becoming a member. Lots of perks, benefits. I need to model this. Let me do this. Oh, should I put the big screen on? Let's put the big screen on. Let's bring my camera down. Here we go. XR. Oh, it's flipped. How do I flip this? Let me see if I can flip it. Mirror. Here we go. This is a live modeling session of our new jumper. Here we go. So XRP is here. We've got Martyn's logo on this sleeve here. We've got my logo on this sleeve here. It's our first of our XRP clothing, which is quite cool. So if you want to support that, there is that on our store as well. Let me mirror this again. There we go. That looks better. There we go. So that's this jumper here, the XRP hoodie. And we pay for the licensing of all these logos as well. So There you go. And it comes in all different colors as well. Pink, blue, royal blue, black. Very cool. Okay, let's get back to your questions. And I think Wingo's just become a member, so he wanted Amazon. So let's do Amazon for Wingo. Amazon looking much more interesting. Look at that trade on Amazon. Wow, we've done some nice trades in the last couple of years. I mean, Amazon catching at $80. We sold at $145, but I say we, it's just me. I don't think anyone. Hopefully, no one follows me exactly. But look at that, $80 went up to $146. We did it live on the show. That's what I mean. We did the technical analysis live on the show. So Amazon. The level we're targeting to get back above was that previous all-time high at $188. That's what you've done. And a lot of these big companies that continue to grow will come test their previous all-time highs and then continue moving to the upside. What you didn't get when you passed this all-time high was a test, and that's what it looks like you're finally getting. Again, I wouldn't be buying anywhere here because you didn't get that test of the previous high. $190, and it looks like you finally either got that test or very close to getting that test. So with my strategy, the way I do it is it's a level of support. It's the first level of support. This is my first buy-in zone. If I have $100, I'll put $33 in here. I would potentially wait to put $33 in at 142. And then in a worst case recession situation, I'll be leaving $33 to buy in at $81. I'll split my buys up three ways, and this will be potentially the first area I'll be buying in because it's the level of support wise. It supports the previous all-time highs. These previous all-time highs, after your next move up where you break the support of the highs, you come back down, you test those levels of support. That's what you're currently doing now. And if that level breaks, you're looking at previous levels of support / resistance. The last area we took profits turns into support. That's around $145. And then you're looking at, if I too zoomed out now, sorry, let me make this bigger for you guys. And then the final level would be the other level of support around $80. Yes, there's a possibility this stock comes all the way down to $65 in an absolutely worst case scenario for Amazon, but that's not what we're banking on. I don't even think it's going to come down to $81, but I'll be happy to be 2/3 invested, buying at $188, buying at $145 if those two levels occur. Those are the two levels of support. Still looking very bullish. The trend is to the upside. The trend has always been to the upside for Amazon, so it always seems like a safe bet to be buying. Again, please don't take it as financial advice. It's just what the chart is telling me. Sensitive works up. We go back to $2.70 range anytime soon. And Craig says 170 is more likely than 270. Let's have a look at the XRP chart. How long do we have until Martyn goes live? I know he's given you the link. Let me find it. Let me find the link. 7 minutes. We'll be handing you off to Martyn in about 5 minutes. XRP. XRP. Here we go. So Craig says 170 is more likely, and someone's asking, are we going to 270? I mean, 270 can happen in a week. I mean, it depends if the greater market, if the wider market starts pumping again. Unfortunately, I am in agreement with Craig here. The trend has been to downside for a while. We've tested $2 a few too many times now. In my thoughts, we could get a liquidation wick all the way down to $1.70, and then 270 can come very quickly. Remember, the last time we crashed down to $2, we were back up at $3 a couple of days later. So the answer is yes, 270 can happen very quickly. However, the chart, if we break $2 is very key. Keep an eye on $2. If $2 breaks, 170 can happen very quickly. It's XRP is in a weird position now where you don't really want to be trading it. You just want to be waiting it out and seeing where is the market direction. Are we going to hold $2? Are we going to stay within the bull market. For me, it's not a point where I'm looking to trade it anymore. I'm just, in my head, I know a bear market could have started. I don't think that's likely. In my head, we are going to all-time highs, but we've got a bit of volatility before we get there, and it's not a tradable zone. It's not as predictable as it was for the last few months, where we made lots of trades on it, where the sentiment was great, and where we were on a big uptrend. Right now, it's harder to tell where we are. We can still use charts. $2 is the level. If we break $2, we've got a few more levels below us. If we break $1.70, then the bear market could have started. But we're going to keep an eye on it, and probably not worry about trading it too much over the next couple weeks. I think it'll struggle to hold $2 in the next 24 hours. Yeah, depending on what the wider market does. If Bitcoin drops another 10%, then yeah, I don't think XRP will be holding $2 at all. And if the S&P 500 drops another 2%, I don't think XRP will hold $2. It's just a long-term game now. It could, I mean, my thesis is still it will go to $5-10 this year. It just depends how quickly is the sell-off going to be over and done with, or is it going to be a longer-term sell-off. Walk and talk, stay healthy. Show too good to go, Martyn. Walk and talk, stay healthy, show to go, Martyn. Hopefully the weather is good. Yes, we will look forward to joining Martyn on the walk and talk. That's coming up very, very shortly. We're about to hit 74,000 subscribers, says Martyn. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 74,000 subscribers. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. I wonder if we can bring it up. Let me see what we can do. Oh, we're 2 subscribers away. How do I bring this? Why is it not letting me show you? 1 second. Here we go. 73,998 subscribers. Please do subscribe. Let's hit 74,000 live. If we don't, we'll hit it during the walk and talk live as well. We'll keep that open. Back to your comments. How long do we have? We've got Martyn's show here, 3 minutes. So we'll be ending the show in just a minute. Tornadoes were here earlier in Florida. So please do keep safe, Stephen Lewandowski. XRP, I think, will go to 138 and Bitcoin to 62. Thank you for your suggestions, Todd. Tornado was just north of me in Orlando. Oh, wow, a lot going on in the US today. Everyone, please keep safe. Come on, guys, follow, says Danny. Danny, congratulations for being a member for over 6 months. It's a great achievement. Once BTC goes up, XRP will. Yes, Bitcoin is still the king of the market. Okay, we're going to end the show. Thank you all for tuning in to this Sunday show. Please do consider, I'm going to say it once actually, I think it's still running. The shop is here, the XRP merch is here. There's 2 mugs left. The link is there. It might be your last chance of grabbing that mug. Let's see if we hit 74,000. 73,900, 74,003 subscribers. Fireworks. Well done. Congratulations, everyone. We can celebrate with Martyn on his walk and talk. This stream will take you directly there. Let me just make sure that's set up for you. The link is also pinned to the top of the chat. I'm just going to make sure. Yep, it's already set up. Martyn's done that. This show will take you directly to the walk and talk. Let's enjoy that show with Martyn, where he'll be answering all our questions. I suppose what we can do is buy in increments during the dip. Yeah, that's my strategy, Craig. It does work, in my opinion. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll be back with you next time we get some news. If not, I'm live every Sunday answering your questions. Stay where you are. Well done, Martyn's birthday. Yeah, Martyn's birthday, we're at 74,000. Stay where you are. This will take you directly back to Martyn, where he'll be doing his walk and talk. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Stay where you are. Click on the link. We'll go straight to the walk and talk.